Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today I wanted to do a little video of all the vehicles I have. Just wanted to show you all the things I got, why not? And I also wanted to show you everybody every map I have. Some are great, some are not so much, whatever. So I'm going to start off with my stock Deuce. This is bone stock for group rides with the guys and stuff like that. We've been doing a lot of stock rides. The next ride we're going to do is with stock Deuces. We put chains on the tires, I guess, to make it more difficult. I don't know, you can thank Mike for that. So this is my stock Deuce. Over here, here's my new Bronco I made last night. It performs pretty well. If you guys don't have one of these Broncos yet, I advise trying to get one. Not bad. I mean, this thing's barely tuned. It really is. When I say barely tuned, it's barely tuned. And it goes all over. Here's my stock Samurai. Built, not bought. Nothing's done to this except for the chains on the tires. It does pretty well. You've seen it in that last video. It's the car show winner over there. Here's my old beat up Dodge. I love this thing. I've had this thing for a while. It's got the trophy rear end, solid pro front end. This thing is a straight unit. And here's my Jeep Wagoneer that I use to get gold with right now. Like I said in the last video, that changes, you know, you get bored of a vehicle. You just let it collect cobwebs, I suppose. Here's my Jeep Outlaws beater Jeep. I absolutely love this thing. I would drive this thing with a big smile on my face in real life. Alright, now let's go to the garage. My menu can get a little laggy. I'm using my cell phone service right now, so it is what it is. Alright, let me skip through the yard cars. Alright, here we have my built Samurai, realistic built Samurai. This thing is sweet, man. I love these Samurais. They just go, 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 and go. This is my trailer. Pretty sweet, huh? This is the rock bouncer I made in that one video on how to tune rock bouncers. Here's another one of my rock bouncers I built. Here's the old Chevy. This thing looks clean, I think. Got the shiny red paint. I wish the toolboxes was more up against the cab though. Come on now, who's gonna put their toolbox on the very end of a bed? That's just whack. Here's one of my original rock bouncers. Purple and green, because my fiance helped design it and her favorite color is purple. So this one stays. This one ain't ever gonna change. Ah yes. My Toyota. I freaking love this truck. I love it, love it, love it. I'm a sucker for Toyotas. I got one in real life. Eventually we're gonna come across two more Toyotas in game. One version is when I was 16, the other version is what it looks like now. This one is not mimicked to look like mine. This one's just a Toyota rendered up. Now we have the Bullet. This Samurai is all zooked up. I don't know what I did to this thing, but I did it. This thing is a rocket on wheels. Hard to control, but it just goes. Here's another one of my stock builds. An old rusty barn find beater. Now we have Lee Creek Tour Bus. I built this as a little joke. As you see the chrome wheels and stuff and the goofiness of it. Just being silly. This will probably be my next gold getter. I just gotta get the tuning right on it. I like the way this turned out. It's freaking hard to get the Toyota symbol right. An old 4Runner I got. Tried to make it look like a first gen 4Runner with a removable top. Again, I tried to make it look like it. It ain't what it is, but... then we got a Slam Toyota. I like this thing. I built this thing specifically for the map Somewhere in Asian. It's a pretty fun map. If you haven't been there yet, I'd advise checking it out. Cool for lowriders and for photo shoots and stuff. Here's one of my original Jeep Outlaws Jeeps. I need to get this thing out and hit the trails with it. It's been a while. Ah, yes, my side-by-side. These Can-Ams are sweet. They're really awesome. I advise you getting one and checking it out. One of my OG Wranglers. Haven't had this thing out in a while either. Some of them just haven't been out in a while. That's alright though. I can't sell it though. Oh, here's Big Ugly. Oh yeah. This thing's just ridiculous. I mean, look at it. I tried to make this into a rock bouncer. I think the tune is there. Just gotta find it. I believe that these can make good rock bouncers. But right now, it's just sitting in the garage because I can't get it dialed in. Here's one of my realistic trail riders, Mud Masters of course. Got the trophy rear end. Got the 4-link solid pro axle in the front. This thing is not bad, but it ain't great either. I like the roll cage on it though. Just wish the toolbox was up against the cab. The new Willy's Jeep. This thing does alright, but it does not have a realistic tune. It sits good right now, but the wheels do go through the wheel wells. Alright. Oh yeah. This bouncer. I turned this bouncer into a crawler, and it does alright, but at the same time it is a bouncer, so it does have its limitations. Oh, here we go, my old school Mud Masters van. Oh yeah. This thing is a party on wheels, and it's really good too. This thing surprises me all the time. This thing does things that some of my other trucks can't. It's just an old beater. Ain't nothing fancy with this one. Don't really go good. One of my trailers. You guys probably see Mud Masters a lot. I'm very proud of Mud Masters. Here's one of my old tow rigs. Here's another Slam 4Runner I got. This is actually the first 4Runner, the very first truck I ever bought in this game. Started off as a trail rider, but then when I realized that the 4Runners are kind of turds, put some gold wheels on it and I slammed it. This is original decals, except for the Undertakers on the back. I didn't do anything with that. I tried to make the Avengers truck with this before the update. I tried to make this truck look all muddy. I will get this out and retry that one day. Here's another one of my Jeeps. This one crawls pretty good. I don't know. Here's one of my Mega Mud trucks, which the second part of this video I'll be showing you all my maps, and 3 of them are made for this truck and Mega Mud trucks. Here's one of my Barbie Jeeps. This thing is a freaking unit. It looks a little goofy, but it goes. Kind of looks like an RC. Here's another truck I had. This was rendered off of a monster truck my son had. He had it laying around his toy box, and I grabbed it up and I said, hey, I could probably make that on Offroad Outlaws, and here it is. I made this forever ago to show somebody how to make a flexible tune. This thing can twist in half, but I've never really played with it. Here's my old Gasser Nova. We're getting into some old stuff now. I got the vinyl top, trailer. Here's one of my crawlers with monster suspension. I actually took this thing through technical trail, not the crazy labyrinth part of it, but the actual main trail. I made this during Halloween time, but never really brought it out. Here's an old cop car I made. Oh, here we go. This is what my real life Toyota looks like to this day. This is what she looks like, other than it's an extra cab. Mess up on the doors and everything. Here's my camper. Never really got that out before. I might end up selling it. Here's my first drag car I ever made. Just a big goofy monster truck. It's fun. It's a fun little truck though. Crawling van. I don't know. Sometimes you just build goofy things, you guys. Excuse me. Here's my Slam Map Masters Ford. I love this thing. This thing's sweet. I like how this turned out. This right here is what my Toyota looked like when I was 16 years old. Driving it back and forth to high school. Yeah, that's what it looked like. Yes, here's my original competition crawler. Undertakers, of course. It's a crawling team I'm a part of. Yes. Here's the beast. You don't want to be caught in a match with this. This thing can go and go and go. Here's another one of my Mega Mud trucks. I got two of them with two different tunes. Here's my scaled up crawler. And here's one of my Dodge Trail Riders. This thing looks sweet, but it does not perform well at all. If you guys got a Dodge Trail truck, you guys know what I'm talking about. And number 60, we got my Rat Rod cop car. This thing is sweet. It's got big tires on it and stuff, and it's pretty quick. It averages about 106 miles an hour on the Baja Spot map. Alright, now that we're through that, I'll grab the old Jeep. Just want to show you guys my maps. Some of y'all might be familiar with them. Go over here to maps. Alright, so let's start this off with Rock Quarry. Loading in. Alright, this is like the third map I ever made, I believe. Do a little small tour of each map so this video ain't too long. Here's the parking lot / construction site. And put a couple markers down just to get money while you play. So you basically follow this gravel down. As you can see, it's pretty large. This map is basically designed for crawlers. I don't know if trucks or anything are going to do very good here. It's my third map, so it is a little choppy. Could probably do a little bit of work to it. So this map is basically open style climbs. There's no trails. There's no right or wrong way. Just climb around the rock quarry walls. There is course markers everywhere if you want to use them. If not, that's fine. Again, this is rock quarry. Alright, now we're loading into Crawler Hideout. This map is huge. I think this might be the biggest map I have to date. I don't think realistic trucks are going to do very good here. This map is seriously massive. It's all crawler trails and craziness. So if you load in, you're laggy. Don't be discouraged. You see, this is my own map and I'm already lagging a little bit. I don't think that realistic trucks can get through this map very well because there is climbs and stuff here that are for competition crawlers. I mean, some of them are straight walls even. Let me see if I can get up this little spot. Alright, forget it. I'm just going to get the drone out and show you guys around a little bit. This map is seriously huge. Got a lot of stuff going on here. I believe it's a 750 size map, maybe 700. I mean, as you see, some of these climbs are straight up and down. Just pure insanity. But yeah, this is Crawler Hideout. And the purpose of keeping the video short, I can't show you guys every single thing, but if you want to check it out, the map is called Crawler Hideout. I will put the names of all the maps on the description. But real quick, I'm going to go over something. These are the bounty hills right here. Some of y'all have spent countless hours here. Some of y'all might be seeing this for the first time. This one right here is Bounty Hill number 1. It's pretty rough, but with the right tune you can get it. This is Bounty Hill number 2. Now this hill is no joke. No joke at all. It is tough, it is tall, it is mean. The objective is to get all the way to the top here. put a wall on the backside so nobody can cheat, because this is really worth the it's a good feeling once you get to the top. And of course there's other climbs around it. I call this Bounty Hill number 3, but it really ain't that bad. Alright, moving on. Alright, now we're loading into a map called No Man's Land. I call it No Man's Land because it's literally just 100,000 rocks everywhere. Once again, there's no trails on this map. Just open world adventure chaos. It's just rocks everywhere. I think it's pretty fun, but it can get aggravating. There is random things throughout the map. For example, this rock pedestal little pathway here. This right here is pretty fun. But yeah, this map's just pure chaos. Just rocks everywhere. No right or wrong way to go. Just open world chaos. Alright, moving on. Alright, now we're loading into a pretty well-known map of mine. A lot of y'all might know this map. Some of y'all might not even know it's mine. This is a featured map. This map is Hazard County. Do a little quick tour of it. This is the little town. Hang out, drive around, be goofy. Got a gas station. I need to remove that tree right there. A garage, a few houses, a store, a little police station, fire rescue building, mud pit, and of course, this map is completely loaded down with some hardcore trail riding. This map has a mixture of trails for realistic trucks, not realistic trucks, crawlers, what have you. As you can see, there's some rolling hills. There's trails that just cut through everywhere. This is Hazard County. Alright, now we come to another map. Well, all these maps are mine, of course. This map is called Mega Truck Mafia. I made this for the Mega Truck Mafia group. Basically, it's just a mega truck racing map. Spawn in, go left or right, each player does. You line up, you start, you go straight, hit the ramp, hit the mud, make a U-turn, come back through, and there's the finish line. Wash off is in the back. Mega Truck Mafia. Alright, now we are at Mega Mud Mafia 2. I realize now that I made the names different. Apologize for that. Anyways, this is where you spawn and park, and there's your wash off bay. So it starts in here. There's a little bit of chaos going on in here. This map didn't really work out too good, but hey, it's here. So each player starts off in these gray little slots, 1 and 2. Countdown, 3, 2, 1, go. You race through this mud, hit the jump, race through the other puddle, come back around, hit the super mega jump, and come in for the landing, and there's your finish. Mega Mud Mafia 2. Alright, now we are loading into Mega Drag Strip. The name should give away what it is. Parking lot, parking spaces. Come around the corner here, you'll find the water drag with the course timers, the sand drag, and the mud drag. Pretty self-explanatory what this map is for. Again, this is Mega Drag Strip. Alrighty. Now we're loading into a map of mine called Bounty Hunter. So this is the parking lot, and you come around the corner, and you will come across, what is it, 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. 5 agility courses for crawlers. I tried to make these as tough as I could. Some are not so tough, some are extremely tough. So the objective is to get to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is Bounty Hunter. Alrighty. now we are loading into the very first map I ever made. A lot of y'all might know this map. It's a featured map. It's called Nailbiter. So the objective of this map is intersecting trails and all that fun stuff. But this map is typically for crawlers, wall crawlers, hybrids, and scaled crawlers. Got the Undertaker's logo on the wall here. So this map is littered with all kinds of crawling trails. I mean, I've had truck rides here. It just, you ain't gonna get everywhere with a realistic truck. So this is Nailbiter. It's completely full of trails and what have you, obstacles and courses. It's pretty good size. This is the first map I ever made. Again, this is Nailbiter. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, now I am loading into a map that was featured, but in order to add new featured maps to the list, I told the devs to go ahead and take this map down. This map is called Blue Holler. A lot of y'all might know this map. It's not that hard, but there is some spots. For example, I did add a bounty hill at the beginning. Some of y'all might not have seen this before, but there is a bounty hill here now. So basically this is a big map with intersecting trails. You'll find that a lot of my maps have intersecting trails. But this is Blue Holler. It's fun for group rides, fun for realistic rides. With, of course, there is some crawler trails here and there. This is a pretty fun map. I need to do a ride here. It's been a while. But this is Blue Holler. Alrighty. Now we come to Snow Circuit. This is a racing map. My buddy Ivan suggested this a long time ago when I first started playing. He wanted a circuit track completely covered in snow. Well, here you have it. You start here and you just follow the path. A lot of twisty turns, some straightaways, and you get rewarded with a jump at the end. This is Snow Circuit. Alrighty, now we're loading into one of my really hard maps. This is a single trail map for extreme crawlers. Now I'm talking wall crawlers or hybrids. This map is called Trail of Fear. So basically it's a single trail map. You start here and you gotta work your way all the way to the end, which I built it up so people can't just hop up there and be like, yeah, I did it. Don't know why that rock's out there? We'll just call that Island of Fear. I'll have to look into that. But this map is pretty buck. A lot of hard stuff going on. That hill right there that is zoomed in on, that's probably the gatekeeper. But yeah, Trail of Fear. Okay, so here we go again, back into a well-known map. Y'all are probably gonna recognize this map. It's still featured. It's been around a while. I think this was my third or fourth map. Can't quite remember. This is Redwood Acres. This map is perfect for realistic trucks and scaled crawlers. Once again, it's a large map with intersecting trails. Go left, right, up, down, straight or backwards. It does not matter. This map is full of all kinds of scenery and trails, and if I ever get to it, to my knowledge, it holds the first train tracks that was put in custom maps. Now I could be wrong, and if there's some of you out there watching this like, no, I did tracks first, I'm sorry, I didn't know. But I did put train tracks in this map, as you can see. This is Redwood Acres. Alright, moving on. Now we're loading into probably my favorite map I've ever made so far. I don't know, I'm sure I'll get bored of it eventually. But until then, this is where I usually ride at. Some of y'all might already know this map. This is Lee Creek. So basically, this is all intersecting trails, but the entire map is a creek wasteland. Nothing too high here, just a lot of creek bank style climbs and a whole lot of jumps, featuring a pipeline that wraps around the map. If I can put this drone into overdrive, you got a pipeline that stretches across the map with a trail on it, and as you can see, it's just loaded with creeks. This is Lee Creek. Alrighty, now we're loading into another featured map of mine. This map is called Mild to Wild. The name should give it away. Hang on, let me go to... This right here is the regular spawn. The other spawn just, oh crap, I'm stuck in the middle of the woods and need to get close to the group spawn. So this map's Mild to Wild. Should be pretty self-explanatory. The trails literally will go from mild to wild. This map will beat up your trucks. It will push you to the limits. Everything except for one, maybe two trails is possible in a realistic build. It's full of intersecting trails, and there's a random McDonald's in the middle of the woods. This is Mild to Wild. Alright, if you are still watching, I appreciate it. We are getting towards the last two maps. This ain't a very serious map. I was just bored. I seen somebody on Facebook say they wanted a map that just had mud on it, nothing really fancy. For whatever reason, there's like a snow glitch thing. I don't know, it's not hurting my feelings much. This ain't a serious map. But this map is called Mud Ring. It's basically you spawn in and just drive in circles into the mud pits, hit ramps, do whatever. Ain't nothing too fancy about this map, just a place to get muddy. Again, this is Mud Ring. Okay, now we come to the last map I got, last but not least. This map is called The Ham. Now, this is not necessarily my map. My 5-year-old son made this. Some things he put there, some things he told me to put, how to put it. So basically, it's just a map for him to play around on. He's really proud of it. I am too. Just got random stuff, and of course, his mega ramp. He really wanted a mega ramp, so here it is. Basically, you drive up it and drive down it, you ramp across the lake, and you come back around. This is The Ham. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching this video. I appreciate all the continued support and love. If you are still watching, that is awesome. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and like. And thanks for